The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Today's the last day for the David Pakman Show membership special, the best way to support the David Pakman Show, and you get a free t-shirt. Go to davidpakman.com/summer to find out more. 3 people bring guns to a Tennessee theater where they were showing Batman the Dark Knight. 3 people bring guns to the exact same showing. This, of course, was coming after the horrible Colorado shooting, which took place during our vacation. We didn't talk about it very much as a result of that, but now we're seeing the fallout. And Tennessee police are confirming that 3 people brought guns into the same showing of The Dark Knight Rises last Friday at the Carmike Highland Cinemas. And a theater employee noticed a guy go in with a holstered pistol. Police were notified and the movie was stopped. Police went in and they said, viewers who had entered the movie with a gun, please identify yourself. And instead of just one person identifying themselves, 3 men came forward saying that they were armed. So all 3 had legal permits for the guns. The issue was not that the guns were there illegally, but the theater did display a sign prohibiting weapons. So because of this, the men were asked to leave the theater and the movie resumed. What do you think about this? I mean, we heard an absurd argument from the super anti-gun regulation right wing after the Colorado shooting, saying, you know what, the problem is that not enough people had guns in the Colorado theater, and if more people had guns, they would have been able to retaliate. Now, to me, the idea that the solution to this broader problem of public shootings is creating situations where a gunfight starts, because let's be honest, in a dark theater, more people having guns and starting to shoot back in the darkness at the direction they believe the gunshots are coming from, that's the solution. A gunfight in a dark theater is the solution.
Yeah,
I don't buy that.
If multiple people have guns, how do you know if the person who starts shooting isn't who they're shooting at, and if they're working with that original shooter? And it would just be chaos. Not to mention that these people are probably not trained professionals, and accuracy is an issue.
It would solve nothing, no question about it.
Yeah.
Did you see The Dark Knight yet?
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Were you at all concerned, scared about violence at the theater?
No.
Not at all?
Nope.
Didn't even cross your mind?
All I was worried about was noisy children or babies, or that's pretty much it.
Okay. Natan, have you seen the movie?
Wait, Lewis, did any babies go see The Dark Knight Rises?
No, but I have seen babies in movie theaters before.
You were worried about it in case it happened, but fortunately it didn't.
Right.
Natan, did you see the movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
Are you going to see it?
Yeah.
Will you have any thoughts about the shootings? Will you have any hesitation? Will you be on edge if there's a loud explosion scene? Will you maybe mistake it for violence in the theater?
I won't mistake an on-screen explosion for a real-life explosion. But I'll probably, at some point during the movie or before it starts, think about the shooting and look around the theater just as a default thing and because we talked about it. But I'm not too worried about it.
Lewis, did you bring your knife to the movie?
No.
You didn't. Do you still bring your knife anywhere?
I don't think so, no.
That's a story for the bonus show.
When
someday.
I go fishing.
Yeah. That's a good bonus show story, I think.
I don't think so.
The time Lewis brought a gun, I'm sorry. The time Lewis,
I don't own a gun.
The time Lewis brought a knife somewhere that he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Or pulled it out somewhere that you shouldn't have.
Whatever, I'm not telling that story.
But I think we should negotiate telling that story on the bonus show.
There will have to be fiscal compensation.
Oh, there you go.